20th, 2022, and welcome to the Town of Carmel Town Board voting meeting. After this meeting, we have a work session. I call this meeting to order, and if our town clerk, Ann Spofford, would please do a roll call attendance vote.
Councilman Marinowski?
Here.
Councilman Lombardi's absent. Councilwoman McDonough? Here. Councilman Channel?
Here.
Supervisor Kazari?
Here. If everyone would please rise and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If everyone please remain standing for a moment of silence for all our men and women in uniform and our first responders. Thank you. First up, we have a public hearing on a proposed local law for the year 2022, amending Chapter 147 of the Town of Carmel Code, Town of Carmel, entitled Vehicle and Traffic. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved.
A second?
Seconded.
A second by Councilman Baranowski. No?
Do you want to read it?
Oh, do we have to open it first or read it first?
You should read the public notice and then
Oh,
you can read it in the public, or read it during the public hearings.
well, we can read it first.
Or you
Well,
can waive the reading also.
No.
Push the waive the reading.
Oh, okay.
Both.
You probably should read it, because
Yes.
it's making something one way.
If our town clerk would please read the public notice.
Notice is hereby given that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel will conduct a public hearing at the Town Hall, 60 McAlpin Avenue, Mahopac, New York, 10541, on Wednesday, July 20th, 2022, at 7 p.m. or as soon thereafter that evening as possible, on a proposed local law amending Chapter 147 of the Code of the Town of Carmel entitled Vehicles and Traffic, making certain streets within the Town of Carmel one-way traffic travel only as follows. Proposed local law, if adopted, it would be number 1 of the year 2022. A local law amending Chapter 147 of the Code of the Town of Carmel entitled Vehicles and Traffic. Section 1. This local law shall be known as 2022 Amendments to Chapter 147 entitled Vehicles and Traffic.
Section 2, Chapter 147 of the Town Code of the Town of Carmel, Section 147-39, Schedule 2, one-way streets. In accordance with the provisions of Section 147-5, no person shall park a vehicle for longer than the time limit shown upon any of the following described streets or parts of streets. Name of the street, Cherry Lane, direction of travel, north only, limits between Route 6 and Route 6N. Section 3, Home Rule. Nothing in this local law is intended or shall be construed to limit the home rule authority of the town under state law, to limit the town's discretion in setting fees and charges in connection with any applications requiring town approval. Section 4, Severability. In any part of, or provision of this local law or the application thereof to any person or circumstance be adjudged invalid by any court or competent jurisdiction, such judgment shall be confined in its operation to the part or provision or application directly involved in the controversy in which judgment shall have been rendered, and shall not affect or impair the validity of the remainder of this local law or the application thereof to other persons or circumstances. And the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby declares that it would have passed this local law or the remainder thereof had such invalid application or invalid provision been apparent. Section 5, Effective Date. This local law shall take effect immediately upon filing in the office of the Secretary of State in accordance with Section 27 of the Municipal Home Rule Law. At said public hearing, all interested persons shall be heard on the subject thereof. The Town Board will make every effort to assure that the public hearing is accessible to persons with disabilities. Anyone requiring special assistance and/or reasonable accommodations should contact the Town Clerk. By order of the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, Ann Spofford, Town Clerk.
Thank you. So we have a motion on the floor that was seconded by Councilman Baranowski to open the public hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So the public hearing is open. Anyone that's interested in commenting, please approach the microphone. So since no one wishes to comment at this time, can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Channel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So now moving to our regular agenda. Oh, no.
No, I gotta do
We got to do 1A first.
1A.
So 1A, resolution making secret determination in regard to the proposed local law, number 147-39 of the year 2022, enacted Chapter 147 of the Town Code of the Town of Carmel. Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby determines that the local law, number 1, amending Chapter 147 of the Town Code of the Town of Carmel, entitled Vehicles and Traffic, is a Type 2 action under seeker NYCRR, Section 6175C 27, and no further review is necessary. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by both Councilman Channel and Baranowski. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolution passed.
Do we have to make a consider? Yep. So I make a motion to adopt the law as noticed and published.
So moved.
Nope. Second?
Second.
Seconded by Channel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So that is enacted. Thank you.
So now you can go.
So now, anyone in the audience that would like to speak on agenda items, you have 3 minutes. If anyone wants to come up. Okay, since no one wants to comment on agenda items only, moving on, can I get a motion to accept the town board minutes from June 15th and July 6th, 2022?
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by McDonough. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The minutes are accepted. Resolution number 1 of our regular meeting, resolution making appointment of senior account clerk to the Town of Carmel Police Department. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby appoints Lisa Chickaritas to the position of senior account clerk in the Town of Carmel Police Department at a CSEA Group 5, Step 2 salary level effective August 1st, 2022, subject to the provisions of the Civil Service Law and the Civil Service Rules and Regulations. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Channel. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes, with pleasure.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes, with pleasure.
Councilman Channel?
Yes, with pleasure.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes, resolution passed. Congratulations to Lisa Chickaritas. She was part-time, and now she is our full-time, it's the secretary to the chief, but the position is called the senior account clerk, too. Resolution number 2. Resolution accepting annual fiscal report for the town of the town's independent auditor for fiscal year ending 2021. Councilman Baranowski, please.
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby accepts the comprehensive financial independent audit report of the town's independent auditor, PKF O'Connor Davies, for fiscal year 2021, and hereby directs Town Clerk Ann Spocker to publish all notices required in connection herewith in the official newspapers of the town. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Your
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough.
mic.
All those in favor?
No.
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution 2 passed. Okay, resolution number 3, resolution accepting proposal for smoke testing, Carmel Sewer District Number 5. Councilman Channel, please.
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Sewer District Number 5, and upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., as fully detailed his memo dated June 29th, 2022, hereby accepts the proposal of Duke's Root Control, subcontractor of Infomark, Horsham, PA, for smoke testing services at the Carmel Sewer District Number 5 treatment plant at a cost not to exceed $14,600. In accordance with the proposal/invoice of Infomark, Horsham, PA, dated May 10th, 2022. And be it further resolved that the Town Supervisor, Michael Kazari, is hereby authorized to sign all necessary documents to accept said proposal. And be it further resolved that the Town Comptroller, Mary Ann Maxwell, is hereby authorized to make any budgetary transfers or modifications required pursuant to this authorization. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. Can we get a roll call, please?
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Channel?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes, Resolution 3 passed. Number 4 is resolution acknowledging emergency repairs and services Carmel Water and Sewer Districts. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of the various water and sewer districts of the Town of Carmel, hereby acknowledges the emergency performance of water and sewer district collection system, distribution system, and treatment facility repairs as fully detailed in the memorandum of the town engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., to the town board dated June 23rd, 2022, as attached hereto and made a part thereof. I offer that resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Channel?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes. Resolution 4 passed. Resolution number 5 is a resolution awarding bid for installation of network access control systems, Town of Carmel Police Department and Town Hall. That's contract C280. Councilwoman McDonough, please.
Yes. Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Carmel has previously authorized advertisement for the solicitation of bids for the installation of network access control systems in the Town of Carmel Police Department and Town Hall, contract number C280. And whereas such bids were received and opened on June 16th, 2022. And now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., Town Engineer, as fully detailed in his memo dated June 23rd, 2022, hereby awards DAS Parking Services, LLC, in Hopewell Junction, New York, the lowest responsible bidder for the installation of network access control systems, contract number C280, at a cost not to exceed $46,800. And be it further resolved that upon presentation of insurance certificates in form acceptable to Town Council, Town Supervisor Michael Kazari is hereby authorized to sign any and all documentation necessary for the execution of all contract documentation required in connection herewith. Be it further resolved, the Town Comptroller, Mary Ann Maxwell, is hereby authorized to make any budgetary transfers or modifications required pursuant to this authorization. I offer this resolution as read.
Seconded.
Seconded by Councilman Baranowski. Can we get a roll call?
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Channel?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes. Resolution passed. And again, for people in the audience, there's a $50,000 security grant from the state that is covering that $46,800 bill. So it's not going to cost the town any money. Number 6, resolution authorizing signing of change order number 1, Carmel Water Districts 2, 3, 8, and 14, townwide water tank rehabilitation and installation contract C268. Councilman Baranowski.
Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of Town of Carmel Water Districts number 2, 3, 8, and 14, has previously awarded the contract for the above project to Arold Construction, Kingston, New York. And whereas Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., has provided proposed change order number 1 to the aforesaid contract to the Town Board for consideration and review. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of the Town of Carmel Water Districts 2, 3, 8, and 14, hereby authorizes Town Supervisor Michael Kazari to sign change order number 1 to the aforementioned contract, said change order to be in form as attached hereto and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Second by Councilwoman McDonough. Can we get a roll call vote?
Councilman Baranowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Shano.
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari.
Yes, Resolution 6 passed. Number 7, resolution authorizing signing of change order number 2, Carmel Water Districts 2, 3, 8, and 14, townwide water tank rehabilitation and installation contract C268. Councilman Shano?
Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of the Town of Carmel Water Districts numbers 2, 3, 8, and 14, has previously awarded the contract for the above project to Arnold Construction, Kingston, New York, and whereas Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., has proposed change order number 2 to the aforesaid contract to the Town Board for consideration and review. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of the Town of Carmel Water Districts numbers 2, 3, 8, and 14, hereby authorizes Town Supervisor Michael Kazari to sign change order number 2 to the aforementioned contract, said change order to be in the form as attached hereto and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. So number 7 is a no-cost change. They just added 140 days to the contract when they were going to get it finished because of all the supply chain issues that everyone is undergoing. Number 8 is resolution authorizing signing of change order number 2, Carmel Sewer District 2, bar screen and grit clarifier contract C275. Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Town of Carmel Sewer District Number 2, has previously awarded the contract for the above project to Whitcomb, Inc., Thompson Ridge, New York, and whereas Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., has provided proposed change order number 2 to the aforesaid contract to the Town Board for consideration and review. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Town of Carmel Sewer District Number 2, hereby authorizes Town Supervisor Michael Kazari to sign change order number 2 to the aforesaid contract, said change order to be in the form as attached hereto and made a part thereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Baranowski. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolution number 8 passed. That's another change due to the supply chain and all the other issues that they're experiencing. That's adding 50-something days to the due date on the contract. Resolution number 9 is a resolution acknowledging extension of contract for information technology services, Logically, Inc. Councilwoman McDonough, please.
Shall resolve that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby acknowledges the extension of its existing agreement for information technology services with Logically, Inc., Yorktown Heights, New York, for a period of 1 year commencing July 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2023, for an aggregate annual sum, including special district services, not to exceed $57,000, in accordance with proposal number 029478.2, dated May 6, 2021. And be it further resolved, the Town Comptroller, Mary Ann Maxwell, is hereby authorized to make any and all necessary budget revisions to effect the aforesaid purchase transaction here authorized herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Seconded.
Seconded by both Councilmen Baranowski and Shano. Can we get a roll call?
Councilman Baranowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Shano.
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari.
Yes. Resolution number 9 passed. Resolution number 10, resolution accepting amended proposal for engineering services, Carmel Sewer District 4, infiltration and inflow investigation. Councilman Baranowski?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Sewer District Number 4, hereby accepts the amended proposal for engineering design services for the infiltration and inflow for Carmel Sewer District Number 4 from J. Robert Falchetti and Associates LLC, Brewston, New York, as detailed in the proposal dated June 20, 2022, as attached here to and made a part thereof. And be it further resolved that Town Supervisor Michael Kazari is hereby authorized to sign all necessary documents to effectuate the authorization set forth herein. And be it further resolved that Town Comptroller Mary Ann Maxwell is hereby authorized to make any and all necessary budget revisions to effect the aforesaid purchase transaction authorized therein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Shano and Councilwoman McDonough. Could we get a roll call on that?
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Channel?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes, Resolution 10 passed. Resolution 11 is a resolution authorizing signing of a license agreement between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel for the use of the Lakeview Elementary School parking lot. Councilman Shano, could you please?
Yes. Whereas Richard Franzetti, P.E., Town Engineer, has requested that the Town Board authorize the signing of an intermunicipal agreement between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel, providing for use by the Town of Carmel of the Lakeview Elementary School parking lot belonging to the Mahopac Central School District for a period of approximately 4 to 6 weeks for purposes of providing alternate water source for Carmel Water District Number 8 during such period. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Water District Number 8, hereby authorizes the Town Supervisor, Michael Kazari, to sign on behalf of the Town of Carmel the license agreement between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel in regard to the foregoing in the form as attached hereto and made a part hereof. And be it further resolved that a copy of said license agreement be filed with the Town Clerk after signature by the Town Supervisor. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolution number 11 passed. Resolution number 12, resolution authorizing signing of memorandum of understanding between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel for use of athletic fields, school facilities, and town facilities. Whereas James R. Gilchrist, Director of Town of Carmel Recreation and Parks, has requested that the Town Board authorize the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel, providing for use by the Town of Carmel of certain athletic fields and facilities belonging to the Mahopac Central School District, as well as the use of certain Town of Carmel parks by the Mahopac Central School District for a period of 1 year commencing immediately through June 30th, 2023. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the Town Supervisor, Michael Kazari, to sign on behalf of the Town of Carmel the intermunicipal agreement between the Mahopac Central School District and the Town of Carmel in regard to the foregoing in the form as attached hereto and made a part thereof, and be it further resolved that a copy of said intermunicipal agreement be filed with Town Clerk after signature by the Town Supervisor. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough and Councilman Baranowski. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolution number 12 passed. Resolution 13, resolution authorizing execution of confidential agreement and general release. Councilwoman McDonough, please.
Sure, whereas when Town Clerk Ann Spotford left her position as Deputy Town Clerk on or about December 31st, 2015.
Five.
What am I doing? Okay, we are going to redo this one.
Yep.
Whereas when Town Clerk Ann Spotford left her position as Deputy Town Clerk on or about December 31st, 2005, she had 97 days of accrued but unused sick time and 216 hours of accrued but unused compensation time, collectively paid time off. Whereas when Ms. Botford left her deputy town clerk position, she should have been compensated for her PTO in accordance with town policy. Whereas the town did not compensate her at that time due to administrative error. Whereas Ms. Botford has requested payment for her PTO in accordance with town policy. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the payment of such time plus 2% annual compounded interest in full satisfaction in exchange for a release of any debts or claims Ms. Botford may have against the Town of Carmel. Be it resolved that the Town Board hereby authorizes Town Supervisor Michael Kazari to sign the confidential agreement and general release regarding such payment and release, a copy of which is on file in the office of the Town Supervisor. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Baranowski. Can we have a roll call vote, please?
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Shannon?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes, Resolution 13 passed. Resolution 14 is a resolution authorizing submission of consolidated funding application for assistance from New York State Climate Smart Communities Grant Program. Councilman Baranowski, please.
Whereas the Town of Carmel hereby requests financial assistance from the New York State Climate Smart Communities Grant Program pursuant to Environmental Conservation Law, Article 54, Title 15, and whereas the Town of Carmel certifies that it has identified $110,000 of matching funds from the Building and Grounds Special Improvement Fund pursuant to the requirements of Environmental Conservation Law, Article 54, Title 15. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes Town Supervisor Michael Kazari to act on its behalf in submittal of an application through the consolidated funding application for $110,000 to be used for the purchase and installation of a rooftop air conditioning unit at Carmel Town Hall. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. Can we have a roll call?
Councilman Baranowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Shannon?
Yes.
Supervisor Kazari?
Yes, Resolution 14 passed. This resolution is part of a grant. There's DEC grants for cooling stations for global warming. We do need new air conditioning, so I figured we'll put it in and see if we can get the money. So, Town Board comments. Just to mention again that the Hits on the Hill concert at Airport Park is this Saturday from 12 to 8, Saturday the 23rd of July. If you go online to the Recreation Department, Town of Carmel, or you call the Recreation Department, as a resident, you can get a parking pass. That is the way that we are controlling admission to this event. It is a free event to all residents. It's sponsored by PCSB Bank and Charwell Pharmaceutical, which is up in Carmel. It's going to be 12 bands, have a beer garden, food,
Food vendors?
yeah, it's a MSA fundraiser. They're going to be having hamburgers, hot dogs, and different food, water. Bring your own chair. It's going to have the Carmel High School Rock Band and the Mahopac High School Illusions, along with some other acts. And California Dreaming is the main act. Also, we're having our e-waste again, just to mention that, September 17th, 9 to 12 at the Michael Geary Rink. It's open to Carmel, Mahopac Falls, our residents, and also Kent and Lake Carmel residents are included in this because we're co-sponsoring together. We already had one event up in Kent. So that's all that I have.
I have nothing.
Yeah, I just have two things. I just wanted to wish, there's a group of boys that are going up to Cooperstown this weekend and playing in a bunch of games, and I just want to wish them good luck and make sure you stay hydrated. And also, there's going to be a back-to-school supply drive. I know it's early, but we figured we'd start early. They need the pencils, pens, paper highlighters, anything in backpacks, rulers, markers, crayons, scissors, calculators, tissues, disinfecting wipes. They're going to start collecting this weekend through August 21st. You can drop the supplies off at the Carmel Farmers Market, which will be this Sunday again. The Mahopac High School, Monday through Friday, 9 to 2. Ask for Lynn Mongan, and then here at the Town Hall. So if you're out shopping and you see some of these supplies on sale, if you don't mind, just pick some up for, the people that unfortunately can't afford it. And that's it for me.
Nothing here.
So can I get a motion to close the voting meeting?
So moved.
Second? Seconded by Councilman Baranowski. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So now can I get a motion to open our work session?
So moved.
Seconded.
Seconded by Baranowski. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much, Ann. It was a
Welcome.
pleasure.
Thanks,
you.
Annie.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Ann. Good night.
So we only have one item on the work session tonight. It involves the Welcome to Mahopac Falls, Welcome to Mahopac, and the Welcome to Carmel signs. Those wooden signs are deteriorating, the wood is rotten, the paint's chipping off. So I proposed having urethane material signs, the plastic signs that, they won't fade, they won't rot, in replacing those three signs that we have. The proposal that we have is for all three signs and mounting them is $6,435. I attached to here pictures of what that will look like for the board.
Very nice.
And this is what I was thinking, that the color is to do this blue-gray here, and then have the white lettering, because I think that stands out better, and the gold trim that they put around the sign outside.
So Mike,
same.
is all of like the welcome to and like the Carmel, Mahopac, and then established, all of the lettering is going to be white?
Unless you have a different,
No, I can.
like I
can
see they did gold and white
Yeah, they
there,
did
but-
gold and white. Can they, we can vote on this the next time, but can they kind of mock one up of how it would look with the coloring that you have in the back with the white lettering?
Oh, sure.
And what kind of, I see like the font that they're using. Can they do that in the white and then with the gold trim, just so we can actually see it,
yeah.
if you don't mind?
Blue and gold for Mahopac's.
Yeah, no, we can't do blue and gold. Unless we do red, white, and blue up in Carmel.
So let
No,
me ask you,
I love the background color. It's really, it's historic.
Yeah, that's the
It's-
color.
Yeah.
I won't mention,
Oh, did Annie pick it out?
yeah,
Good job, Annie, I like it.
I won't mention it, you did.
Yeah, so if we can just get that, that's fine.
Absolutely.
are they doing the also one in Carmel? They're doing this?
Well, not that one, it's going to replace, yeah, so they.
The large
I guess
one on
people
Route
can't
6
see
when
that.
you come into the house?
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's on 50.
So in front of Raymond Hill, this is what the sign up in Carmel looks like. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's in the backup on the website. Yeah, that's
That's being replaced
that's being replaced, not with that, with
with that?
the same, like keeping the same design, the same color, being uniform.
And then we have the other sign, Welcome to the Hamlet of Carmel on Route 6 coming into the
That,
hamlet.
yeah,
which is nice.
that's the one that Peter Gephardt, right,
Yeah,
son
very-
painted. Yeah, but you can see the rotten,
Yeah.
you can see it's rotting away.
Is this one gonna be the same size?
No, we're going to replace that with,
I know
Same.
you're gonna replace it with there, but will it handle it?
it's going to go over here. Not on the turn, it's going to come around. I could show you another picture,
Okay.
possibly.
Because I
Maybe
just
not.
wanna make sure, because you're coming out of Dykeman's Road there, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to show you on my phone, that'll take too long.
Yeah,
I'll show you in the
that's
office.
okay.
Yeah, it'll be right there
Like
by
to-
the entrance to the
To the
cemetery,
cemetery,
because it's got a bend
yeah,
right there, so it's just going to go right in front of that.
all right. I just wanna make sure it's not too far in that people will be able to actually see
Well, there's
it
two
when they drive.
posts. If
Yeah.
you go up there, there's two posts with orange
The orange thing, to flags
engineering
there?
engineering survey
right.
tape
Perfect.
on it.
All right. Yeah, when
in
I
this,
go
in the
to-
spot, when you go by, yeah.
Oh my God, I just went up there the other night to go to the Carmel Movie Theater. I wanted to go see Top Gun. It was packed. I get up there and it's like, oh, sorry, we're sold out.
Was it
So I'm so
Tuesday?
glad they're doing, oh, I forgot, I'm on. Sorry, everyone. I was just, yeah, all right, yep, I will look.
All right, so I'll
Thank
get you a mock-up and,
Perfect.
Great.
that's
Wonderful.
good.
No, I think that's great. Thank
so,
you.
can I get a motion to close the work session?
So moved.
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good night. We'll see you Wednesday, August
night.
3rd.
Good night and stay cool.